give Dino that ticket, you know he won't win in Kogi State. And
why do you think he won't win in Kogi State?
Why would Kogi people say they will vote for a candidate like Dino?
He's from Kogi.
I'm not joking.
He's an
indigenous of the state.
Oh, please.
And he's from Kogi West.
With due respect to all of us. I mean, the mere fact that you are from Kogi, they are for any Kogi person. No, that's not the truth. This is what we do. When they are going, we are talking about governance of a state. And we are not talking about drama. You know what we are talking about? We're talking about governance of a state. For Christ's sake, PDP presents such a candidate, and you mean that Kogi people want development? You see, let us stop this idea that it's from Kogi. It's okay. Take for example, anybody from Lagos State, because election, then Lagos people just go and vote for you because you're from Lagos. I mean, that can be serious.
Are you saying Dino doesn't have?
Dino does not have what it takes. For Christ's sake, for crying out loud, what is he going to do?
So for Wike, he feels he has arrived. He was a two-term governor of River State. He did all he could. He built 13 flyovers. He is now qualified to decide who can be governor or who can be given certain positions. And he also wants to be the dictator of River State. Can you imagine? Look at how he rubbishes Dino Melaye. Is Wike any different from Dino Melaye? The only difference is that Dino Melaye has not tested such seats. And, making an attempt to do that, Wike is among those trying to scuttle it for him. Yes. That video was the video you're about to see or you've seen. Prior to Kogi's election, it wasn't actually Wike that brought Dino down. Yes, it's because Nigeria, I'm sorry for Nigeria. Nigeria is yet to get to that desired place. Nigeria has not even gotten 4% of where it should be. Can you imagine what happened last Saturday? Opuzodinma became governor again, winning 27 local governments, something that has never happened. We know what happened. I don't even want to discuss it because it gives me headache. It makes me angry. Because knowing what Imo people will face. But right now we are talking about Kogi.
He does not have what it takes to be a governor at all. It's not by coming to add drama on television. No, it's not that. It's not by coming to arrest to abuse the Wike. It's not that. Ask Dino when he's saying we're running for governorship. Saraki brought it to me. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows. How can you tell me such persons will be governor of the state? I've just ended that. I've said that. He's watching. He knows. I don't know the word to use now. And so that was too harsh.
He's been a long-standing politician, Your Excellency.
What do you call
He has also worked for the PDP. And groups are also working for him in Kogi State.
What did he work?
He was close to you.
He wasn't close to me. He was not close to me. No, he was not close to me. Listen, when Saraki bought him, and so he was.
Go ahead, Your Excellency.
I mean, Dino should do what to be governor of the Kogi, and people of Kogi will go and vote.
Senator Saraki brought him to you.
If Saraki is watching this, that he will laugh very well.
Yeah, he brought him to you.
Don't worry, I will not go to. You know what happened? So at that time,
you're operating suspense.
At that time, he was following Saraki. So one day, when Atiku Abubakar came back from Dubai after the 2019 election, so it was in my house here. So they came in the night. When did I see? I called my son. I said, what's going on? Have you abandoned the Saraki? I think the Lord characters I should talk about that all at all. He asked Senator Mao Ohabuwa when I was running for this presidential race, what did Dino tell me? Ask Senator Mao Ohabuwa. What was that? And you are telling me now that PDP wants to win the election. And what you will do is to give ticket to Dino Melaye, and you say that tomorrow that you are rigged when you have already started rigging yourself. I mean, if a party, and that's what I say, is this party serious at all? Do they really want to win an election? Or they just want to present a candidate? Are we saying that we want to win an election? Or we want to have a candidate? There are two things there. There are two things. As a party, you watch the ruling party. What did they do? Where have they picked their candidate? What is their strategy? What are we going to do? You don't just come because, oh, Dino was the one abusing people on behalf of the party. Therefore, that entitles him to fly the flag of the party in Kogi State.
Are you alleging, Your Excellency, that plans are afoot to ensure that Senator Dino Melaye becomes the governorship candidate?
That's very obvious. It's very obvious. And that's why I don't talk, that's why when you talk about the leadership of the party should know. Do you love this party? If you love this party, will you sit down and allow this? Because he was the what do you call it? He was the attack dog, who can abuse anybody. So that's the compensation. You are going for an election, opposition party, where you can sit down and say, look, how do we challenge this party? Have they done well? Yes or no? Now, how do we take away power from them? For Christ's sake. And now you don't just come and tell me because do you know what attack or anybody who challenge you, do you know we are abusing, dramatize it, and then now let us compensate you.
Excellency, you are not from Kogi State, so
I don't need to come from excuse me.
Something you are not.
Excuse me.
But then, because it's an off-cycle election, it's supposed to be a national project. Are you saying you will not be involved in that process if Senator Dino Melaye becomes?
Do you need to ask me that kind of question? Do you need to ask me?
I don't think
are you not aware that I will not do that?
You know, you see Wike's presentation. Oh, I built 13 flyovers, and so what? Do you know that there is somebody that will be governor of River State and he will build 50 flyovers? So that you build 13. The only thing you did was maybe you break record of underperforming people. You break record of underperforming people by performing a little bit better. But I don't see Wike better than anybody with what River State is getting. I'm here to see a good politician in Nigeria that has done what they are supposed to do. So when Wike is given an opportunity to speak on other people's matter, it's as if, oh, he has arrived, he knows, oh, he knows what to do, he will change the situation. No! Forget about the 13 flyovers. Okay, let's even give him 16 flyovers. I'm not sure it's up to 16. That is nothing. River State is already developed compared to other states in Nigeria, and River State makes more in terms of revenue. Next to Lagos, I think so. To Wike, he is morally right to tell Kogi people who to vote. Can you imagine? A pot calling the kettle black. Like I said, the only difference between Wike and Dino, both of them are, I don't recommend any of them, even Dino. So for those who think I am trying to stand for Dino, no, I don't even recommend any of them. But the only difference I see is that Wike has been able to reach a top position in the gubernatorial level. I don't see anything. These politicians in Nigeria are the same. Wike is not better than Dino. They are in the same boat as far as Nigeria is concerned. And Wike did not stop Dino from becoming governor because sooner he will be claiming credits. No. Kogi election probably would have been rigged. And we know what happens in Nigeria. And they are still going to get away with it, just like Imo and other places. So we no credits to Wike that Dino failed. No, we understand what happens. We are sorry for this country. The wrong people are at the helms of affairs in all levels. Check out, most of these positions, political positions, are held by, even 95% of these positions are held by the wrong people, if not 100. So having watched that video doesn't mean Wike stopped Dino. No. Yes, he was demarketing him, but then that wasn't enough to stop Dino. What stopped Dino probably would have been the rigging going on. Intimidation of voters. What happened during the presidential election? That was the same thing that happened. So Wike, stop presenting yourself as sent. Anyone else in River State would have done what you did if they want to. It's a case of if they want to. If they don't want to corner. You know, people, we believe all these politicians corner money. Like your predecessor said, most politicians are crooks and thieves. Some of them are just, okay, let me use 10% of this and work for the state and corner the rest. The other person can use 15% and work for the state and corner the rest. Now you hail the person who used 15%. Why can't they use 100% of the state's money and rely on their own salaries? They won't. So Wike has no moral rights to disapprove of Dino Melaye. They are all in the same boat. Dino Melaye that I don't know if is there any Nigeria that will watch Dino Melaye's luxurious life and will want to vote that kind of people. Look at his garage. Look at the kind of life he lives. You wonder, where did these guys make this money? Politics. How much are they paid? Well, they say they are advocating for us in the house. That is not so. They are about their personal pockets. So I'm not trying to also approve of Dino. No. But I'm trying to look at this guy who thinks he has arrived. And to him, Wike, he feels, even the federal capital minister that was given to him, that he deserves it. It's because this country is not run on competency. Yes. And giving putting the jobs in the right people's hands. If we are to look through the radar of sincerity, people who has not defiled themselves, who has not embezzled public fund, do you think Wike will be Minister of Federal Capital Territory? I'm not accusing you, but then I don't know why you are different from Dino, except that you have become a governor and he's yet to be. And maybe I don't know whether you have tested the senators and the House of Reps seat. I don't know. But I don't know why you are different. That you will be demarketing him as if you are a political saint. I beg, carry your matter pass.